Hello, we're in my basement. I kind of just woke up not too long ago. I'm kind of just like waking up gradually. So I wanted to sit down and do some stuff. And while I do that, I'm gonna talk with you guys. It's kind of been a while since I last posted a vlog. And let's see, when was the last time I remember posting one? I remember posting one like towards the end of October. Um, but did I post any more after that? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think October was the last time I posted, and now it's April. Um, a lot of things have happened, but at the same time, a lot of things didn't happen. So before I get into that, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So I bought this notebook years ago, back in 2019. And I bought this book because I wanted to write in it. I wanted to journal or whatever. It didn't end up happening. I realize I'm not a physical writing journaler. So I kind of just kept it, kind of just sat in the bottom of a drawer for years. And then I think last year, 2023, I decided, well, not even 2023, I think it was even before that, so like 2022, I started to be like, you know what, I'm going to use this journal. I have a collection of stickers that I'm always like terrified of putting into my, like just using or whatever. And I used to have like a memorabilia box that I kind of collect throughout the year, like just like random knickknacks and stuff like that. And like some objects are big, some are small, but then I realized I collect a lot of paper scraps and blah, blah, and all that stuff. So I kind of just started collecting them and putting them in this book. So that's what I started to do. And then on top of that, I started using my stickers as well. So I have like paper scraps and stickers and stuff in here. And I had a lot of fun just like filling this out and all that stuff. So for this year, 2024, I bought another one, I actually bought another one that is, I thought it was big. I didn't see any other designs. I wish there was, but now I have two black and white ones kind of consecutively. So I don't really like the fact that they're the same colors, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. I kind of waited too long to buy a book anyways. I think this year I'll wait a little. I won't wait, but I'll do it a little sooner. But anyways, so yeah, I have a lot of things in here that are like cutesy or whatever. Some things are just like kind of silly. Like my sister printed this last year for my birthday, and she gave it to me, and I thought it was really funny, so I stuck it in here. She also got me this. This wasn't last year. This was the year before. It was just like anytime I saw anything relatively interesting that kind of piqued my interest or whatever, I just threw it in here. I'm sorry, some of these things do say personal information on it, but like stuff like this, like just random amount of things that I feel is kind of cool, kind of interesting, kind of whatever, I would just throw in here. Like, let me tell you the random amount of things, right? I found some stickers. This is from whenever we went to the Alamo. I bought some bite tags. Our animals use bite tags as like on their collars and stuff like that. And then I have real 3D glasses. I don't know what 3D movie we went to. It must have been from the Alamo. We're big board game people, so big potato board games. I have what is this? It's like the top of a wine bottle. And then this is like a moonshine sticker. Just like a random amount of things that like bring me a lot of memory and stuff like that. And I also have stuff from like years ago too. So this is a really good page for it. I got this whenever I got Redbubble like years ago. It's just stickers and stuff. And then right here is whenever we had the podcast. And then like this is relatively recent. And then STAxB, that was years ago too. So it's just a collection of just a random amount of things that make me happy. And so I kind of just throw them in here. So I've been trying to keep on top of it, and I'm trying to put all of them in here. But look, this is how much of the book I have left, but I wanted to start a brand new book for 2024. I'm going to still use these pages for like knickknacks and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to keep 2024 in this book. We're going to see what happens. I hope that will work. But this is big. like all this stuff adds a lot of space. So today I'm going to do that, but it's April. I've been kind of like, here's my problem. I'll collect things and then I'll keep collecting things and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But the problem is I don't ever get to doing it. And so now I have a pile of stuff over here that need to go in here. I have a pile of stuff over here that needs to go in here. That's my problem. And realistically, what I need to be doing is I think the best way to do it, I was doing it weekly at one point, but I think the best way to do it is maybe monthly. So at the end of the month, I'll do last month. So let's get to it. I'm going to leave this first page, even though I already have a sticker in here. So what have I been doing in the ripe time since I last vlogged? So since I last vlogged in October, it has been a very long time since I last vlogged. And I know that. And it kind of makes me a little sad, but it's just how it worked out. A lot of things felt like it was happening, but at the same time it wasn't. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but like I feel like I got overwhelmed with the amount of work that I was doing, that I didn't have enough free time in my day-to-day that I could do anything. It just felt like work kind of just takes over your life, and then everything kind of becomes monotonous and it becomes very similar and the same day to day and all that stuff. And it was just a cycle of going to work and then coming home, being tired, going back to work, and then doing my side gig, and then just like all the little things in between, and then having free time to spend with families, to spend with friends, to spend just to myself, generally most of the time. And I felt like I didn't have enough time to myself. And I feel like I've talked to other people about this too, that work feels like it just takes over you, and then you just feel like a husk of yourself, and it just makes you really, really sad, because first off, you're just really tired, right? And then like, even though I have a relatively easy job and that like it shouldn't put so much strain on me and all that stuff, I don't think that's how people should be working though. Like all the people that I work with, they all talk about how overworked they are, and like work has been kind of overwhelming. I come home every day and I'm just tired and I don't want to do anything, and all I want to do is nap, and I don't take time for myself. And I don't think that's right. I think I should be able to take care of my mental health, take care of myself and all that stuff. So I am trying my best, my better, to take care of myself. There's no reason I shouldn't have to take care of myself. There's no reason that I shouldn't like enjoy my life and all that stuff. And just because I work, just because I should be able to have free time with other people and stuff, and I need to take care of my emotional well-being. So I am trying my hardest to work on my self-preservation this year. And so I kind of like dipped off and I stopped doing the things I enjoyed. So like vlogging, making YouTube videos. I started making YouTube videos again, but I'm going to talk about that later. Streaming, just like all that stuff that used to like bring me a lot of joy, I'm not doing anymore because I feel so tired due to working all the time that I don't have time for it anymore, which is very upsetting. I can't be doing that. I'm gonna put this over here. So recently, in the last like couple, like this last month, I've been really trying to get back into the things that I like, the things that I enjoy, and that comes with making videos. And guess what? We're vlogging again because I am taking care of myself again. And I kind of also fell off. I wasn't I wasn't washing my face anymore. I was kind of just like, I felt like a husk of my own self. Like, that's upsetting to say and upsetting to hear, I'm sure. But I felt like a husk of myself. I wasn't fully happy. I thought I was happy, but I don't feel happy. I feel very upset at the fact that I just felt like a husk of my own self, and I just wasn't being my full self with my full intentions. So I have been going back to making videos, and I streamed this weekend. I've only streamed one day out of the week. So here's the thing, right? I want to preserve myself, and I want to be able to be my own person and like just like take care of my mental health a little bit more. But the problem is I need to balance everything out properly. If I have burnout and I can't make a video, I'm not going to do it. If I have things that I should be doing instead, like, I don't know, sometimes, yes, I should put out a video and all that stuff, but I think it's also important to be with friends and family and all that stuff. So I am going to try, I'm not going to not hang out with people just because I have these things that I really want to do. So I just need to balance all that stuff out right. I'm rambling. But yeah, so I started posting YouTube videos again. If you don't already know, I'm going to plug it. But I have another YouTube channel where I play video games and stuff like that. And I currently have videos of a game called Tunic, and I'm having a lot of fun. And I said this on my stream. So I'm getting back into making YouTube videos, and I'm actually having a lot of fun doing it. But it's like the first time I've made YouTube videos in a long time. So the fact that I'm making these YouTube videos so far out, and like I'm so used to streaming and all that stuff. Streaming and making videos is kind of relatively in the same realm. But the way you record and the right way you do things is completely different. The way you record, the way I've been recording is a little bit different than how I stream. And I've been trying to take that into consideration, and I'm trying to make it better. So for the first, like, honestly, almost 11 videos of my YouTube channel, I'm kind of struggling figuring out what I'm doing. And I think that's okay, because it's like the amount of growth that I am allowing myself. Like, it's kind of funny how much I feel like I've changed. But the thing is, like, something would happen and then I would regress. Like, small thing. I have a microphone and I use it every day, but sometimes whenever using the microphone, it doesn't work properly. It doesn't sit close enough to me, or it sits too far away from me that it's not picking up my voice and all that stuff. And that's my own fault. Like, I know that my microphone is sensitive, and I know that I should get closer to it, but I don't do it for whatever reason. So it's been kind of a trial and error process, but I'm really enjoying making YouTube videos, because when you stream, I have to block out like hours of my day to stream. And I gotta block out hours of my day to stream. And I don't necessarily have to do it all in one go, but I do it anyways. Well, when you're streaming, you do have to do it all in one go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I have to like sit down and do it all in one go and do it for hours at a time, block out hours of my day, because if I'm only streaming for like 20 minutes to an hour, I don't think I'll get that many people. And honestly, it's true. I wouldn't get as many people. And so I'm trying to stream. Streaming takes a little bit more out of me, but I do love it more because I get to talk to all the lovely people that I have got to meet in the last like couple years. Like, meeting everybody on Twitch has been so extremely fun. Like, everybody, a lot of the people that I met on Twitch, I still kind of talk to this day. They've almost become like good friends of mine, and I love them. And I say that with real genuinely. Okay, whatever. I don't even care. So yeah. I love them to bits and pieces, and they have been like a wonderful amount of people, and they're super understanding on like why my uploading schedule has been so strange and whatnot. So I am grateful for those people. When it comes to making YouTube videos, it's a lot easier because I don't have to block out hours of my day. I can record for 10 minutes up to like 40 minutes, and nobody cares because my videos will be short, my videos will be long, and regardless, I'm still playing the game and someone's going to watch me. And I get to edit it, so there's not like empty space. And I'm trying to be better and not be, how do I, so yeah, that's what's going on. And if you want to follow that YouTube channel, I'll put it up on the screen and I'll put it in my description box. It's always going to be there. So I'm throwing myself back into content creating because I love it so much. I'm not even joking. I'm like, I think one person is watching it right now, which is my boyfriend. And you know what? I don't care. I'm having a lot of fun while I'm doing it. So that is all that matters, is if you're having a lot of fun. So I am having a lot of fun. Other than that, that's just how life has been like for me the last couple months. Nothing necessarily has changed except for my tenacity, my drive. Recently my drive feels like it's changed a little bit, and I need to be better about taking care of myself because only I am allowed to take care of myself. Only I can take care of myself. And if I need to stop sacrificing my mental health for things that don't make me happy anymore, that things don't bring me drive, that things don't like make things. Pharaoh's barking. Things that don't drive me, the things that don't do anything for me. I'm I'm done. I don't care anymore. So, a big thing that is kind of happening that I will give you a little ranty rant about is that work is no longer making me excited anymore, which realistically speaking, I can speak on this for everybody. I work in a grocery store bakery, and there's four of us. Three out of four of us have been emotionally drained to the point where we're just kind of tired of working here. And it's not necessarily anything crazy or ballistic or anything like that. It's more or less like we work in a grocery store, so it just seems like it's higher risks factors and everything, but we're having pressure come down from the higher ups to work as fast as what you would expect for people that are working like 10 or 15 people. I'm doing everything on this page, and I have this other whole page I'm not doing, which is kind of stupid. So it's because of COVID that they kind of expect all this stuff to happen with the short amount of staff that we have. And now it's gotten to a point where it's very ridiculous and it's unreasonable. So a prime example that I will talk to about until the day that I die is what really upsets me is that recently, so I want to talk about something that has been really upsetting me the last like couple months. And so my workplace has been introduced a new program on how to get things done, but that means that we have to spend extra time in the morning to do essentially inventory. We have to count everything that we have on the floor and all that stuff. And I come in at 5 in the morning every day. I open every day. I come in at 5 in the morning. Isn't this cute? I love this. I come in at 5 in the morning every single day, and I bake a bunch of stuff, and I open. It's a bakery, so we have donuts and bagels and stuff. And so first thing in the morning, what do people want? People want people want donuts and bagels and stuff. But however, the company doesn't necessarily want me to work on those things. They want me to count the numbers, because the number, like the inventory, is way more important than it is to have these like very necessity bakery goods in the morning. And it really upsets me because there's no feasible way for me to do all of that early in the morning. And also, it takes almost an hour to get all that counting done. So it's not physically feasible for me to get all this done um, by the time we open. It's not physically possible for me to get everything done by the time we open. I need to stop. It's not physically possible for me to get all of my baking done before we open and get the numbers done. The numbers take almost an hour. So I am having to risk not having those baked good items out just so I can count the numbers. Which means, in all actuality, what that means is that I have to sacrifice getting people out their donuts, their bagels, things that people want early in the morning. People are rushing to get to work. So people want to get these things immediately. They want to get them immediately. So people get angry. And I get that. They deserve every right to get angry. So now I've gotten to a point where I'm really fed up with how they treat us. And my manager above me, she tells me that it's more important to do the numbers, and then you can start baking and doing all that other stuff. And I can't do that. My moral compass tells me not to do that, because a lot of people are counting on these things early in the morning, and I can't not give it to them. It really upsets me. It really upsets me. So instead of coming at 5 in the morning, like I'm was supposed to, I'm coming in at 3 in the morning just to get things done. And it is so far working for me. This new schedule is working for me, but that's not what I need. That's not what I should be doing. Like, we should be doing what's best for the customers. So I've been very irritated about how things are working. And the other two people in the bakery also feel kind of the same way, because all of us kind of just want what's best for customers and what's best for everybody. But the company is choosing to do all these things that kind of seemingly screw us over and that make no sense. That is completely unfair from a standpoint of me. I don't understand what it's like to run a company, I'm sure, but I feel like what the best thing to do is when running a company is that you need to make sure that your people, your customers are taken care of, that your employee morale is good and all that stuff. However, that's not the way they've been doing it lately. And so I'm at a physical burnout at work. With that being said, all three of us are kind of dabbling with the idea of getting a new job. All of us are kind of dabbling with the idea of just getting things changed. Well, we can't really necessarily get things changed. That is a problem. So all of us are kind of itching for a new change. It's kind of been, unless they make drastic changes on how they run their company, we're kind of over it. And the other person that is working there is our manager, and she's kind of been with the company for years. So I don't think anything in her standpoint is ever going to change. And that's fine. If she wants to stay there, she can. It's not like we're all doing this on purpose. But it's just a thought. It's just how I've been feeling lately. And that's just how I've been feeling lately. It's not great. And looking for a new job is a little scary, but I've been kind of dabbling and looking at places to go recently. And the nice thing is right now I still have a job, so I don't have anything to really worry about. But at some point or another, I believe I'm going to have to let go of this job and I'm going to have to find a new one. With that being said, I feel like that's I like this. This is for the clips. The clips is tomorrow. Today is the 7th on Sunday, and I'm kind of excited for it. I know we're not going to see all of it, but it'd be really nice to kind of see as much as we can. This is cute. Cute, cute, cute. And I like the Dutch Bros stickers are the things that get me every time. I love it so much. So thanks for listening to me. I know I've rambled on quite a bit, and I don't really have too much footage this week, and of like just me talking and all that stuff. Too many clips this week because I kind of just started vlogging just a couple days ago and all that stuff. I might upload this in the middle of the week, but it brings me a lot of joy to start vlogging again. So I'm gonna start vlogging again, and I'm very grateful for all of this. This has been really fun, and I am grateful for where I am today. And today I am here. Today I'm here. I am alive. I'm healthy. And I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have been given throughout my lifetime. And this last year, if it has shown me anything, has shown me that I need to take care of myself more than anything, that I need to, that it's more important to keep mental stability up rather than anything else. And I'm very grateful. I love it. I'm going to get back to doing the things I love. I'm starting to listen to more audiobooks at work. Audiobooks are just easier at work, obviously. I'm getting back into reading here and there, and I'm making videos, I'm making content. And, like, it's stuff that I wish I had more time for, but it's stuff that I've always loved. Like, I remember I have old videos on my old channel that are completely unlisted at this point. But me and my friends used to freaking get in my backyard, and we would film videos on this tiny, tiny like recorder. And it was so fun. And then my dad got me a camera, and I used to record videos on there too. And my friends would come over, and we would do all these bunch of skits and stuff. My friends would come over to my house after school, and all four of us would cram into a room, and we would just make a bunch of videos, and we would like sing and stuff like that. And that was always been something that I've always been emotionally invested in, because it's always been the funnest time that I've ever had in my entire life, is whenever I was making content with my friends and we were just doing stuff. And I realized, like, throughout the years, I've always loved making videos. Whenever I had a group project or anything like that, I would make videos. I would edit videos and stuff like that. And it's always been something that I've always enjoyed. And it's just like a passion thing. And I want to throw myself back into it, because that brought me so much joy back in the day. Like, I'm not even kidding. It brought me so much joy. So I'm going back to my roots. That's for sure. I'm going back to my roots. I'm recording videos again. I'm going to try to stream again as much as I can. But I feel like at this point in time, the only time I really can stream is on the weekends. And sometimes I kind of spend the weekends hanging out with family and friends and my boyfriend and whatnot, that it doesn't seem possible for me to do all that on the weekends. But I am going to mark out time, God damn it. So, with that being said, thank you for listening to me ramble today, and thank you for joining me while I scrapbook / whatever. And I really much appreciate everybody that has been in my life so far, that has been listening to me talk and ramble and all that stuff. And it's everything and more I've ever wanted.
Thanks for coming and hanging out. If you like it, like the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.